Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. So excited to have you here today for a new video. Today we are going to be going over my recent product empties, so all of the recent skincare, body care, hair care products that I have finished up over the last few months. I make these maybe like 4 times a year, so I will link my most recent one up above, but I also have a whole playlist on my channel with lots of other videos. So if it's your first time coming across this, hi, welcome. I'm Jacqueline, and I'm so excited to go through all my recent recycling with you. So let's get into things. Let's start off in the cleanser category. And if you've seen these empties videos before from me, you will probably notice a pattern of, I am a bit of a creature of habit that I do tend to gravitate towards the same product over and over. So I apologize, but hopefully if you're new here and you haven't seen my videos before, my thoughts and everything on these different products will maybe be helpful for you. And as always, everything will be linked down below. So starting off, we've got the Osea Ocean Cleansing Mud. This is my favorite cleanser. I'm actually about to finish up the one that I currently have in the shower, but I really like this. They did change the formula. I don't know when it was, a few months, maybe the beginning of the year, end of last year, and I have been liking the new formula. It's like a little bit different than what the old formula was, but it's fine, and it's one I keep going back to regardless of the change that they made, so still really love this one. This is a little mini travel size of the Youth to the People Kale and Green Tea Spinach Vitamins Superfood Cleanser. I think I actually got this one as a 250 maybe point perk at Sephora a few months ago. I used this to bring with me to London earlier this year. I also brought it with me to Florida last month. I almost said a couple months ago. It was only a month ago. And I do really like this for traveling. I don't think it's one that I would like to get full size. I have had it in full size in the past, but I do really just love that Osea clarifying cleanser. So this is good for traveling, and not much else to say about that. Next up from pharmacy, we have got the Green Clean Makeup Melts Away Cleansing Balm. This is what I use to remove my makeup. And also, even when I'm not wearing makeup, which is most days, I will just use this anyway, just to kind of break down the sunscreen and stuff on my face, because that's usually just what I'm wearing on my skin day to day. And I'll put this on, a little bit and then wash it off, and then use my Osea cleanser when I get in the shower. And I love it. I've gone through so many of these over the years, and it's one I'll keep going back to. Next up, we've got some skincare products. So a couple of my favorite serums are up first. The Coco Kind Ceramide Barrier Serum. Love this. Gone through so many of these, and I actually did purchase the larger size of it. I can't remember what the exact fluid ounce and cost is of this versus or of the larger one versus the smaller 1 ounce one, but I purchased that one recently, and so I hopefully won't be going through as many bottles of this as I previously was, but this has been a tried and true favorite for years and years, and it's one I will always keep going back to. Another one that I always like to have in my routine is the Hyaluronic Acid Serum by the Inkey List. This is just another great hydrating serum, and it leaves my skin feeling hydrated, like I just said, not dry or anything like that. And I like to keep this one in the fridge actually, because it gets nice and cold and it feels really good on the skin. So love this one. Another serum that I love, but this one is a bit more pricey. This is the Shani Darden Retinol Reform. I love this. I've gone through, maybe this is my 3rd one probably of this, and I just absolutely love it. It feels great. I really see a difference in my skin when I'm using this consistently 3 times a week, but I've been out of it for a little bit, and I need to just buy the larger size of it, but I have been putting it off because, like I said, it's a little bit more expensive, but this is another one of those serums that I will continue to go back to. You might be shocked if you've seen my other videos. I am a huge fan of the Tower 28 SOS spray. I've been using it for years. I purchased the large refillable size. Usually, I think this one is 4 ounces. I think that one might be only 16 ounces. It's pretty big, and I think it's $70-ish. It's only available, I believe, on their website, tower28.com. But I actually went to a pop-up that they did a few months ago. I can't remember exactly when it was. It was maybe in January or February. And they were giving out complimentary bottles of the Tower 28 SOS spray. I did bring this to refill because I thought that was what they were going to do. Like they were going to be refilling your bottles, but they actually just ended up giving me a like new bottle of it. So I used that one, and this is the old bottle I've had for like a while, and I've just been refilling it. So I'm gonna just recycle this one, use the new one, but I still have my big refill size, and I have the little travel one that I keep in my purse. So you don't see this in, well, maybe it's almost in every Empties video, but it's a pretty frequent appearance maker because I just love it, and I've gone through so many of these. Next up, we've got sunscreen products, and I really try to be diligent about using sunscreen all year round, but especially now we're into the month of July and it is quite hot here and it's very sunny, and I will notice that the color on my arms or my chest or my face will get darker if I'm not careful about reapplying. So I really try to be aware about, you know, making sure I always have sunscreen on me to reapply, and then I'm putting it on me, especially when I'm driving and everything like that. So I've got a couple of recent finishes of some sunscreen products. First up, we've got one for the body. This is the Seaweed Bath Co. Aloe and Avocado Oil Clear Guard Sports Spray, and this is SPF 40, and I really like this one. I think there might be like enough to maybe do my arms today in there, but not much is left. Bill and I both use this one. It's what I bring with us when we go to Disney, and I just like it. I already picked up a new one at Whole Foods, and just a big fan. No real complaints there. And, you know, again, just make sure you're reapplying your sunscreen frequently. Next up, we've got one for the face. I pretty much stopped using this one for my face. I did like it for a while, but I have another one here that I'm going to talk about in a second that I liked more, and another product that I liked even more than this next one. Did that just make sense? I don't think so. But I was mostly using this on Bill's face for a while. This is the Cocokind Silk SPF 30 Facial Sunscreen Fluid. This is a hybrid chemical and mineral sunscreen, and I did really like this when I first started using it, but you know, your taste changes over time, and I've found other products that I like more. It's not necessarily a dig to this one because clearly I love Cocokind products. I just have found other sunscreens that I prefer over this. Bill's not too particular about the sunscreen that goes on his face, so he doesn't mind like the texture or anything of this, but I just have found other ones that I like better. I've used products from EltaMD in the past, and I kind of took a break when I found that Cocokind one, and then now I found other things, but this one I actually got as a little, I think it was a little like gift with purchase or something when I ordered, I think maybe from Blue Mercury. This is the EltaMD UV Sheer SPF 50, nice little compact travel size, and I really like this. It felt lightweight, it didn't leave a white cast, and you know, just a great little product to have. But I have found something else that I like more. I'm not going to talk about it in this video because I am still using it. It's not quite empty yet, but maybe I'll do a summer favorites video or something at some point this summer and I'll talk about it. But I have found something else that I like, but I do really recommend this product because it is great. Next one is a makeup product, but it does have SPF in it. I'm just going to throw it in here because I don't have any other makeup products to talk about today. This is the Ilia C Beyond Triple Serum SPF 40. This is what it looks like, and I did not realize that this expired a couple months ago, and I had kept using it, but there's not really anything left in it anyway, so it is going to be done, but I do really like this. It provides a really light coverage. I've been this way, I feel like, for a couple years now. I don't really wear foundation ever. I don't own any anymore. I don't really put anything on my face except for SPF, and this one has like a very light coverage to it, but it's not anything like a really like heavily tinted sunscreen. Like you can barely tell a difference when I put it on my skin. I do want to purchase a new one of this, but I think it's like $60+, so it's quite expensive for something I don't use as frequently, because for day to day I'll just use like a regular sunscreen. I don't need something with a tint, so we'll see if I end up repurchasing this at some point in the future, but I do really like it. Haircare is up next, and I've only got 2 products to talk about, so this will be a pretty quick category, but first is my shampoo of choice. I've gone through several bottles of it at this point. I would love, Jupiter, if you are watching this, I would love for you to make a specific travel size for this. I would also love a jumbo size or a refill option because I love this shampoo and it keeps my hair really clean and really healthy feeling, but I don't love that I have to continue to buy these little plastic bottles. So I really hope that more brands will start to take into consideration for things like, you know, that they will make either a jumbo size, or that they could, the little travel size is irrelevant to the sustainability argument. That's just more because I always refill a little travel jar, and I would love to have like an actual one that's labeled with this being shampoo. But anyway, I would love for there to be like some kind of a refill option for this. That would be great because I love it. And again, I really hope that more products will, or more brands will take into consideration like refill options or larger sizes, so you can just like cut down on the amount of trash and recycling you're making. I'm really diligent about recycling my beauty products, but I know not everybody is, because maybe they're not educated about it or whatever the case may be. And again, I would just love for a larger size of this to be available. I actually am getting close to being done with my other one, so I'm gonna have to order a new one kind of soon. But like I said, I've been using that for a really long time, and it's my favorite shampoo product. So I haven't really used dry shampoo consistently in years, so it's not something I regularly purchase, and I'm trying to remember how I even got this. I think maybe it was a 100-point perk or something at Sephora, and I got it for some reason. But this is the Amika Perk Up Dry Shampoo, and I did really like the scent of this, but dry shampoo is just not something I regularly purchase. So I don't think it's something I will be purchasing myself, but I did like the smell of it, and it made my hair feel and look nice. But like I said, dry shampoo is just not like a regular need for me, so probably won't be getting that anytime soon. All right, we've got some body care products up next. I believe all of these have been talked about before except for one. I'll leave that one until the end, but first we've got my lotion of choice. This is the Naturium Biolipid Restoring Body Lotion. You can pick this up at Target. You can see there's like a little bit, I'm looking at the camera thing, you can see there's like a little bit of product left on the side, so maybe I can scrape a little bit more out of here. But I love this. It smells great. It does not have like an overpowering scent, because I don't think they use any like oil. It's all like natural fragrance. Yeah, it says right there, duh, fragrance free, but still smells great, hydrates well, and it's not like heavy or sticky feeling, which is very important to me all year round, but especially in the summer when I'm like hot much more often. I don't want my skin to feel like sticky in addition to then feeling sweaty. I do not like that feeling at all. So big fan of this lotion. Tossing this one in here real quick because it's kind of miscellaneous, doesn't fit into any other category, but my favorite nail polish remover. I get this at Whole Foods. It's the Mineral Fusion Nail Polish Remover. No complaints here. It doesn't leave my nails feeling brittle or anything like that, so we love that. Next up from Necessaire, we've got the body serum. This is one that I usually do not purchase. I wait until they have their Black Friday sale, and for the past few years they've done, if you make a purchase like during the Black Friday, you know, time period, like that weekend, you'll get this for free, and hopefully it's something they'll continue to do, because I will always get this when I purchase the next product I'm going to talk about, and then I get it for free, use it up, and then just wait till the next year and get it again. Okay, I have a bit of a bone to pick with Necessaire. So if you have watched, again, my Empties videos in the past, you know that I love the Necessaire Eucalyptus body wash. It's been something I've used for years, and so when they introduced this refill size on their website, I was super excited. I was like, this is awesome. I'm going to be able to refill my bottle so easily. I have a little travel size version of it. I can refill that. This is great. So I was running low on my refill, because normally I don't wait until my bottle was like all the way to the bottom to refill it. I will wait until, you know, it's like getting a little bit empty and I'll refill it. And I was noticing there wasn't much left, so I went to their website. This was not available. And apparently they're no longer selling these, and instead they've just introduced a jumbo size of this body wash. And I'm a little bit upset because I did buy it. I want to make that clear and like not go too far off on this tangent. I did buy it because I do really love the body wash. It doesn't irritate my skin, because I've had problems with other scented body washes in the past. That's why I've stuck with this, because it's like the only scented body wash I've been able to try in the past several years that doesn't like make my arms feel irritated or anything like that. Doesn't give me like red bumps anywhere. And that's obviously important to me. So I have been pretty loyal to it, and I was just really upset to find out that they would get rid of something more sustainable, like an aluminum refill, to just have a larger plastic size bottle of this product. So hopefully it's something that they will reconsider and bring back, because I can't really understand why, instead of just keeping this, they would just introduce a larger plastic item. I don't really get it. So Necessaire, if you're watching this, let me know. Because yeah, I am a little bit upset. So I think I might consider being done with using it and trying to find something else. The problem is just that, like, one, body wash is expensive. I don't want to buy something and then like it irritate my skin and then I just have to get rid of it, or like try to return it once it's been used. So we'll see where we're at moving forward, but I'm really sad because I love the scent of that product, and like I said, it doesn't like irritate my skin or anything, but I just hope that they will reconsider and bring this back. So like I said, all of those products I have talked about in past Empties videos, but this is actually a new addition. I think I have talked about it one other time on my channel, but it was in a favorites video. This is the Odell Scalp and Body Scrub, and I did not like this on my scalp. I got this as part of the Los Angeles Podcast Confidential. It's like a seedling tester experience thing where basically they have listeners. It's a podcast, Los Angeles Podcast. Go listen to it. I've been listening to it for 5 years. Their 5-year anniversary is actually in a couple days from when I'm filming this video. Been listening to them like pretty much since day one, and they do these different like product seedlings where they will send out products to their listeners, and then you do like a test, like an editor thing where you test it out and then you give like feedback to the brand and everything. And I've been selected for a couple of them, which has been nice, and this is a great product. I have had issues with body scrubs in the past where they leave your skin like feeling oily. I do not like that feeling at all. This one does not do that, and it smells great. It is on the less expensive side. You can get it at Target, and it is just great, and we're all done with it, which is sad, so I will have to be getting another one of these kind of soon. That is going to be it for today's video. We're all done. Now I've got to go put all these into a bag and go take them over to Nordstrom or Credo or Sephora or one of the many other places that accepts beauty recycling options. I will link a blog post that I did maybe like a year ago at this point. I don't know exactly, but I will link it down below with information about recycling your beauty products, because that is very important when you are done with them to recycle. And there are also places that will give back to you by giving you like store credit or a free product or something when you recycle with them. So that's great as well. So make sure to check that out down below. If you are not already subscribed, I would love if you would do so down below as well. Don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, and I'll see you in my next video again really soon. Bye.